Good morning, Northport Baptist Church family. Thank you so much for joining us on this Palm Sunday. This week, Holy Week, as we prepare for Easter, we as a church staff are going to be providing you with content each and every day, looking through one of the 7 sayings that Jesus said on the cross. And so today, we're going to look at the very first one. If I came up here with my sunglasses on, it would be very hard to see. And so even as I'm looking at my notes, it's very tough to see. But if I were to put my reading glasses on, then all of a sudden things change and I can see a lot better. Sometimes in life, we have the wrong perspective. And when we have the wrong perspective, we're looking through the wrong lens. And oftentimes we make misguided and treat people harsher than we ought to treat them. As a follower of Jesus Christ, we have to ask ourselves, what is it that we can do to change that? And so I'm glad you asked. If you'll give me 2 minutes, just 2 minutes, I will show you how we can change our perspective and begin to treat people more like Christ Himself treated us. As we prepare for Easter, the first thing Jesus said was, "Father, forgive them, for they do not know what they are doing." Now, why would Jesus say this? Think about it. Jesus is on the cross. And think about what the scenario is as He looks down and He sees His family and His friends and His followers who are hurting, who are broken. And yet in the same crowd, He sees those who are insulting Him and hurling, mocking Him. He sees the soldiers who put Him there on the cross to begin with. He looks to His left and to His right, and He sees thieves. And in that moment, Jesus prays for them. And that's the reason He went to the cross. It's about forgiveness. And as followers of Jesus, I want to encourage you to do one thing and understand that's not a normal response for most people. But as followers of Christ, we're called to live different. Here's what I want you to do today. 5 minutes. 5 minutes. On the way home from church, in your car, on your back porch, somewhere, somehow, get alone and just be quiet. 5 minutes. And contemplate this scenario. And think on mercy and the forgiveness that Jesus offered you. And I guarantee you 2 things are going to happen. You're going to realize you have a lot to be thankful for because of what Jesus did. And number 2, you're going to begin to treat people more like Jesus treated them. He could have done a lot of things up there on the cross, but He chose to pray for them. As we anticipate Easter today, 5 minutes, contemplate this and see how it changes not only your life, but those who you come in contact with each and every day. Thank you again.